meteorologist Rachel Garceau with your Idaho News 6 forecast.
Happy October, everyone. Of course, September is now in our rearview mirror, so I thought we would take a look at how things wrapped up for Boise for the month of September. Probably not a big shock that we did end up with a much warmer than average and drier than average September. Typically, if you take all 30 days, take the daytime highs, average them out, we end up right around 78.9 degrees in Boise for that average daytime high for the entire month. This year, 2020, we were at 83.3, so well above average as far as those daytime highs. The hottest, remember, we had two record-setting days right in a row, two triple-digit days. 102 was the hottest afternoon last month on September 4th. The coolest afternoon high temperature was 68 degrees on September 26th. So we had our hottest days at the beginning of the month, and then, of course, we saw that big cool down towards the end, but then we ended with above average temperatures. Precipitation wise, we only picked up 0.04 of an inch of rain in Boise, most of that falling in one day. Normally we're up around half an inch or a little more than that. And temperature wise, to kick off October, 72, 71 is our typical daytime high for the first few days of October. As we look at our 10-day weather trend for the Treasure Valley, you can see we are well above average all the way through next Thursday. And then it looks like we have a cool down coming in for next Friday into Saturday that will finally knock us back down a little bit closer to average. But for the next several days, smoke and warmth will be the headlines. Smoke, in fact, making enough of a return to southern and central Oregon that we have some air quality and warnings in place there. All of the smoke is starting now to kind of be caught up in that clockwise rotation around this high pressure. So it's starting to trickle back into the gem state as well. You could kind of notice that filtered sunshine yesterday. That's kind of high level smoke is being trapped in the higher levels of the atmosphere right now. As we look at our forecast though for the smoke, this is tomorrow afternoon. Those deeper blues and almost kind of purple colors you see indicates thicker surface smoke. Where you see the bright greens, that's really thick smoke over Northern California. As that high pressure dives to the south in the coming days, we'll get more southwesterly flow, and that will likely send more and more smoke into our neck of the woods Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're headed to the mountains, this is McCall's extended forecast. You can see temperatures remain comfortable. We stay nice and dry long term, but just be ready for the smoke and the haze, especially in the afternoons. And then we see those slightly cooler temperatures early next week. But even in the mountains, we will stay in the 70s from now through next Wednesday. We'll be in the 80s this afternoon in the Treasure Valley. Hazy sunshine, light winds, but really comfy. 82 for Boise, around 80 for Ontario and Caldwell. No real changes from yesterday, kind of a carbon copy of our Wednesday. 81 for Idaho City, 84 for Garden Valley. In the Magic Valley, you'll have some hazy sunshine, light winds, and highs right around 80 for Twin Falls. Copy and paste again tomorrow, 82 degrees. We stay right at 80 to 82 over the weekend. So these days are not really seeing any changes. Then we see a slight little cool down early next week. But like we talked about, all in all, warm and dry long term.